We have one more game left until the split. In today's video we'll discuss all the latest Celtic news from the last 24 hours. That includes why Brendan Rodgers is furious after a recent board reveal. There is so much to cover in today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Before we do get into today's video, as always, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content. Former Rangers striker Kevin Kyle has strongly criticised the decision to award Rangers a penalty in the recent Old Firm derby, which ended in a 3-3 draw. During the match, Celtic were leading 2-0 when referee John Beaton initially issued a yellow card to Rangers' Fabio Silva for simulation. However, following a VAR review led by Nick Walsh, Beaton was prompted to reassess the incident at the pitch side monitor. The footage review did not show Celtic's Alistair Johnston making initial contact with the ball, a key detail that has prompted Celtic to lodge a formal complaint with the SFA. Speaking on the Open Goal podcast, Kyle expressed his frustration with the decision, arguing that Silva's change of direction forced Johnston into a natural defensive reaction. Kyle says that Johnston's foot touched the ball first, which should not have resulted in a penalty. My take on it is, Silva is facing up Johnson. He's went one way, he's went another, so the natural movements of the body means the weight is going one way and then the other. So, as Silva has went one way and chopped him, Johnson's already going down because of the way he's done the chop. So, he sticks a foot out which gets the touch on the ball. Where's he supposed to go? He's toe poked it. He can't fall that way, so he's had to fall that way. So where is he supposed to put his legs? Never an effing penalty in my effing life. Raging. Podcast host and former Celtic player Cy Ferry agreed with the contribution. Days after troubling scenes at Ibrox during the Glasgow derby, where objects including coins and glass bottles were hurled at Celtic players and staff, Rangers have yet to issue a formal statement addressing the incident. The silence from the club has been conspicuous, especially following a series of public condemnations from Celtic, who have labelled the actions as totally unacceptable. When Celtic's Matt O'Reilly scored a penalty to put his team 2-0 up, he was targeted with a glass bottle. The away dugout was also the target of coins. These incidents are part of the worrying trend of missile throwing by home supporters at Ibrox, a matter that has not only marred the spirit of the game but also raised questions about safety at such a high-stakes match. While Rangers' manager has commented on the incidents, acknowledging that such behaviour is undesirable at Ibrox or anywhere, he admitted not having witnessed the actions firsthand. I didn't see that, I hear that, he said. I don't want that things are thrown on the pitch, not at Ibrox. We had it a few times at other pitches against us, so it's not a good thing. So the club is busy with that to see who is doing that. It is not what we want in our club. Despite these acknowledgements, the absence of an official statement from Rangers has been glaring. Celtic have expressed their serious concerns directly to Rangers, seeking a proactive response and assurance that such incidents will be addressed with seriousness they warrant. Celtic boss Brendan Rodgers is set to demand full backing from the board in the summer transfer window, sources have told Football Insider. It is believed the 51-year-old has been dismayed by both the quality of signing he has been afforded and with the size of the transfer budget he has received so far in his second spell. Sources say Rodgers has been left furious with some of the Celtic's transfer business since he returned to the club was confirmed last July. The Hoops spent just over £19 million last summer, bringing 8 permanent signings and 2 loanees to Parkhead. Those arrivals have been under the microscope in the 2023-24 campaign, with only a select few making the grade in Rodgers' first choice side. Centre-back duo Mark Nowacki and Gustav Lagerbilk have been particularly disappointing buys, notching just 9 combined Scottish Premiership starts. It is believed Rodgers will now demand full backing in the transfer market this summer, after what he feels is a lack of spending in both windows in the 2023-24 campaign. Celtic are healthy financially and can sanction big money deals after recording a profit before tax of £40.7 million for the 2022-23 campaign. The Hoops had a 7-point lead in the race for the season's Scottish Premiership title before rivals Rangers appointed Philippe Clement, but the race is now in the Jersey's hands with Celtic sitting top by 1 point, having played a game more than their neighbours. Joey Barton has once again stirred up attention with his latest social media outburst. Barton, who had a brief and turbulent tenure in Scottish football with Rangers, took to social media to vent his frustrations in an explosive rant targeting Celtic's Greg Taylor. Barton's stint in Scotland was marked by high expectations but ended prematurely, overshadowed by on-field struggles and off-field controversies. His time at Rangers saw him embroiled in rivalry with Celtic's then captain Scott Brown. He gave it the big one, but when it came to shaking Bruni's hand, he couldn't even look him in the eye. Celtic beat Rangers 5-1 that day. The recent incident began when an old clip surfaced online showing Taylor then with Kilmarnock making a robust challenge on Bartons during a match. Bartons' response to the video was violent. He tweeted, "He's Celtic's left back now, look how far ahead of him I am. Seen him coming, he's tried to break my leg. Already had it none the weight bearing. Straight red card, see you later, dickhead. Here's in the dressing room after, little pussy." He further threatened physical retaliation. "Don't worry, he's getting a good slap if I ever run into him in the wild. I'll post a video of me terrorising him on here so you can all see what a little he is." I'm not sure Greg Taylor will be bothered by his latest outburst. Celtic loanee Mikey Johnson continues to shine at West Bromwich Albion despite previously being a bit part player at Parkhead. Joining on deadline day, the Republic of Ireland international has been in miraculous form, registering 7 goals and 1 assist in 14 Sky Bet Championship fixtures. Impressing his teammates, the 24-year-old earned high praise from the Baggies club captain Jed Wallace last month, who made a tongue-in-cheek dig at Celtic due to his lack of minutes at Parkhead. He stated live on TalkSport, "To be honest, he has been unbelievable since he came into the door. He settled straight away and has not looked back. Celtic must have some wingers if he can't get a game." Hilarity aside, the Lanestown graduate has made an excellent impact at the Hawthorns, completing 27 successful dribbles and recording a 77.8% tackle rate on league duty, alongside earning an average match rating of 7.30 out of 10. Earning recognition for his displays, the Irishman has been nominated for the March PFA Championship Fans Player of the Month award, where he is up against Haji Wright, Ethan Ampadu, Leif Davis, Josh Sargent and Matt Clark for the accolade. Questions will continue to linger surrounding his prospects at Celtic, however we should appreciate that he is back playing with a smile on his face. Per West Bromwich Albion's official website, Johnson has now been put forward as intended to win March's Sky Bet Championship Player of the Month after scoring 4 in 5 to aid the Baggies promotion push, including a double away to Huddersfield Town. Norwich City midfielder Gabriel Sara, Coventry City forward Ellis Sims and Ipswich Town left-back Leif Davis are also in contention for the prize, which a 3-man panel will decide consisting of Don Goodman, Trevor Birch and Sky Bet EFL trader Ivor Davies. We will know who has been awarded the Player of the Month for March at some point tomorrow, and Johnson being rewarded for some brilliant form would be a crystallisation of his newfound influence at West Bromwich Albion. From a Celtic perspective, there may be an opportunity to cash in on his services this summer for a substantial fee if Brendan Rodgers deems the winger surplus the requirements. Striking when the iron is hot is important in football, and Johnson's exploits may stand to make the club an unexpected windfall in the transfer market. Celtic fans, what do you make of what we discussed in today's video? In particular, Brendan Rodgers being frustrated with Celtic's transfer business since he returned to the club. Let us know down in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video, guys. Make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content. Thank you, take care, bye bye.